24th in the round. His third in a row. Four in a row now. That is 5 in a row. Six consecutive home runs. Time's up. So that will do it. What a show it was. He finishes with 28 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now the challenger, representing the Baltimore Orioles, number 19, Chris Davis. A hat trick. 3 in a row.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 8-6. The win was their 6th in a row. In other news out of St. Louis, catcher Eric Fryer has been placed on waivers by the club. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 hits total as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. Paul Goldschmidt was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 11-2. The San Francisco Giants got 11 overall hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. Also in Pirates news, center fielder Austin Jackson is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a strained hamstring. Yoenis Cespedes launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 8-7. The Braves took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Billy Hamilton will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Cardinals get... Raisel Iglesias Gets the ball in game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Jackie Robinson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Eugenio Suarez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Joaquin Brown will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Tony Cingrani will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is there, and on 1 pitch, crowd is retired.
The left fielder,
Ted Williams will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Cingrani pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ripped down the first base line. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's the 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Eugenio Suarez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Kevin Segrist will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Joaquin Brown comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Chop foul right at home plate. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show, of course, in this one. Probably at least. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Odubel Herrera heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Cesar Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Schmidt is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jared Eichhoff gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging about pretty good right now.
Mike Trout will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage. And that might be one of those situations where he shows you the lousy move first and then tries to get you later with the good one. But this time, I think he got going a little too quickly there for his own.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Number 11 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for the Phillies. Third baseman
Hit to short.
Michael Bronco.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Mitch Moreland will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing.